So I did shots of Mojo and his mom on WrestleMania night, and guys, it was the best thing ever.
And I got nothing. Whoopi gets nothing. Why be woken when you can always be broken?
Nikki Gallows in a bathroom, totally awkward.
Or totally iconic.
We need Cody for president.
Hey, every club needs a villain.
The Bullet Club single-handedly saved wrestling.
Bray Wyatt lives in darkness, and I would follow him into the dark. Rebby Hardy is goals and my spirit animal.
Yeah, and that's why you went running drunk down Berman Street screaming her name. We're iconic.
Totally iconic.
Nikki and Jennifer. We are the queens of the ring.
Hi.
You sound really enthusiastic. Hi, guys.
I know. I'm so enthusiastic, guys. I've had just...
You had an interesting week. It's had its high points.
It's had its highs and lows.
Mm-hmm. It's had some really good highs, though.
Like what?
Your trip to the police station.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah,
That was about it.
it's a pretty cool story, though.
Other than Nia Jax retweeting a picture of Gabby and making her Twitter famous, that was pretty cool.
You didn't tell me that.
I texted you that this morning.
You sent me the picture of her, but you didn't tell me that Nia retweeted her.
Yeah.
Did you say that? Let me go back and look.
I think I did. I thought I did, and I put it in the Snap group too, guys.
Well, the Snap group is like always really, really long, so sometimes I don't go in there because it's like overwhelming.
Well, yeah.
No, you just gave me the picture of Gabby, and you said I've never seen her this pissed off at me.
Well, yeah, because she was pissed. But okay, so then I put it in the Snap group. But yes, Nia Jax retweeted a picture of Gabby.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
I
Would
know.
you say she's not like most dogs or something?
Yes, because she's adorable. And then I posted a picture of Dean Ambrose and Gabby, and she liked it.
Aw.
I know.
Start following you soon. You don't know.
Yeah. Well, we've seen how much that helps a situation.
Two totally different situations.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see it.
You know what? Where's Katy Perry's Hot and Cold when we need it?
And look at all the likes she got. Because Nia retweeted it. That's really cool.
Other than that, guys, it's been a low week for me.
Oh, and she even like commented on it.
Yeah.
So cute. I love it. Are you not gonna tell what it says? Nikki said, I really wish WWE Shop made wrestling shirts for dogs. Gabrielle would totally rock a Nia Jax shirt. She's not like most dogs because she's a little chunky dog.
Hey, you know what? I don't know what she is, but she's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
She's adorable. And then Nia retweeted and said, make it happen, WWE Shop.
Seriously, Gabrielle is like the Nia Jax of us house.
Oh, no way. Okay, the whole post got 284 likes so far.
Yeah.
Oh my God, somebody responded that they wanted their cat to have one. That's true because cats are fat. So that makes sense.
Hey, you know what? You know what, guys? Gabby is like Nia Jax. She is... Jen, you've had experience with Gabby.
Mm-hmm.
And then Dean Ambrose.
Everybody's commenting on wanting dog and cat clothes. Oh, somebody put a picture of their pot-bellied pigs, so they wanted something for their
clothes. Yeah. WWE Shop. I better get some credit for this.
Oh, somebody has a dog named Naya, and they said they want to get one because they named her Naya. She's adorable too, by the way.
And then Nia liked the picture of Dean Ambrose.
She did. That's a cute picture.
That is a cute picture. And then there's a trending topic. It's like what my pet searches. And I mean, Nia didn't like it, but I still think what I put was funny because it's so true. And I know it has nothing to do with wrestling, but it's hilarious. Gabby's first would be how to ignore everyone, especially Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose would be how to annoy my sister.
Mm-hmm.
Gabby's would be how to get treats without really trying. And Dean's would be suicide dives and dirty deeds for dogs.
Oh, that's good.
It would. He's a cutie, that one, guys. If you seriously follow me on Twitter, guys, because let me tell you, my dogs are adorable.
They are cute.
They are.
I don't know whose shirt I would want Swag to wear. Maybe an AJ one.
I could see AJ. Oh my gosh, you could do AJ and then get like a Gallows and Anderson one for Jackson.
That would be cute.
It would be cute.
Or a Braun one for Jackson.
That would be cute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My brother's wife said Roman Reigns for their dog because his name is Gatsby Fitzgerald Reigns. Because she wanted F. Scott Fitzgerald, and my brother wanted Roman Reigns. Because he does look like Roman Reigns, this dog. You guys, if Roman Reigns was actually a dog, it'd be my brother's dog.
Is it a big dog?
It's kind of weird. He looks like a beagle and like a, how would I be? Like I don't want to say a German Shepherd, but like a big dog had a baby. So he looks like a big dog, but is like little. It's hilarious.
Oh, okay.
It is the funniest shit in the world, guys. Like, and he acts like half big, half little. I'm like, dude. Like, he thinks he's a lap dog, but he weighs like 40 pounds. I'm like, no, you're not a lap dog.
That's
Get off
like
me.
Jackson's just a big baby, though.
Yeah. Dean's a
baby.
Dean's a fraidy cat.
Never really talk about Jackson on here, but he's like a lab mix. I think he's like a pit bull lab mix, we think. And he's like the biggest baby in the world. And like it comes a thunderstorm and he literally gets up in my lap and he weighs almost 60 pounds. And it's just like, you're such a baby. But he's a rescue dog. So he was found on the side of the road. So I think he's probably got some trauma.
And then you got Dean, who just is a baby. He's a baby.
Well, Jackson's a baby. He's not even 2 yet. So.
Yeah, Dean's 2, and he's just a baby. Even though he's like, don't touch me, I'm going to dive off this bed and kill somebody. I'm like, oh. Anyway, guys, enough about our animals because we love them so much.
They do need to make more dog clothes, though, for real.
Yes. They did have like dog collars and everything, but they only made medium and large.
I feel like I ordered Swag one from there, but I can't remember whose it was. I know he has a New York Yankees one, but I think he had a WWE one of some sort.
I got Dean the dog leash because the collar wouldn't fit. And I got him Dean Ambrose.
That's appropriate.
And then I got, because PetSmart makes WWE dog toys and dog beds and all that shit. He has a WWE bed. He has a Stone Cold Steve Austin collar, but it got really gross. Like, it got really dirty, and like washing it, it just didn't do anything, so I got rid of it. He's got his Dean Ambrose, and then he's got his Money in the Bank. He's got his title. He actually chews up John Cena. It's pretty funny. And then Gabby's got the Divas title. And then she's got The Rock. So.
It's a family affair.
It is. Let me tell you, she's like Nia Jax, though. She'll headbutt Dean and like drag him against, like, literally ram him into walls. I'm like, yeah. Don't mess with her. She's a big gal. She's a cute gal. And she was really pissed off this morning.
She shouldn't be. She's an internet sensation.
I know. That's what I said. I'm like, you're an internet sensation. I was like singing to her like Nia's song, and she's like, I fucking hate you. She's like, I'm just trying to rub my face on this bed, and you're singing to me. I'm like, yeah, I'm singing to you.
Oh, man.
Guys, I'm not a good singer either, so that probably didn't help. It was bad. Anyway, should we talk? What news should we talk about? Because we got a lot of news this week and not a lot of wrestling.
Well, this is not news, but it was like the 1 year anniversary of my Okada video that broke the internet.
Yeah, and the 1 year anniversary of the first Bray moment.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I actually put the video up on Twitter. I screen recorded that episode of the podcast. I did like 40 seconds of it, and it's up, guys. So go listen to that episode. Seriously, that was a good time.
That was when I went to Arizona to go to Raw and SmackDown, and they had the epic rap battle and all that good stuff.
And Okada.
That's so funny. All these people out there screaming for Roman Reigns.
Seriously, they're all climbing on the car. We're like, Okada!
literally 2 out of 3 people that knew who he was. It's really
He's
sad.
the Roman Reigns of Japan, damn it.
Well, he's better than that.
Still.
He's like the Rock or
Yeah.
Cena of Japan.
He's the John Cena of Japan, guys.
Mm-hmm.
These people, like literally the guy comes up, is that Okada? Yeah! Oh, God.
That was crazy.
That was a good time.
Where did I put it? I put it on Twitter, right?
Yeah, and then like everybody started like sharing it.
Mm-hmm.
That
That was my moment of fame, my moment in the spotlight.
And then the next night was when we drove around trying to get Mojo to like answer us, and then he's like, "I'm already on the plane," and I'm like, "Fuck you."
Oh, he did answer though. That was nice.
Oh, how times have changed.
I know, right? Oh, so much has happened since then.
I know. 365 days changes a lot, ladies and gentlemen. Literally,
unless your name is Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, unless you're Brock Lesnar or me, because right now I got nothing.
Oh my gosh. You still have had a lot though.
I've had a lot, but I'm like, really? Cue up Katy Perry's Hot and Cold right now, please. If we could have copyrighted music, I would turn that on and be like,
you could find a cover.
yeah, well, I'm not going to take my time doing that.
I am. Go ahead.
Oh, God. She's terrible, guys. Anyway, speaking of Brock Lesnar, Brock freaking Lobster showed up at the UFC thing, which I guess it's important. I don't watch UFC. I guess that was a big thing yesterday. I was watching the G1, so I don't know.
Was this the same thing where Ronda got inducted to the Hall of Fame, or was that a different night?
It was a different night.
Oh, okay.
I think that was Friday or Saturday. She was inducted, which that was another stupid thing.
Not as bad as Brock.
Yeah, well, she thinks she's like a wrestler now. It's pretty funny, guys. Yep, that's terrible.
I know, but hey, we can play it.
It's horrible. It's making me hate this song. Delete.
Hey, we got something we can use though.
Delete it. It's terrible, guys. All right, done.
Go ahead.
Anyway.
I did my job. Go ahead.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's terrible. Now I hate that song. Thanks, Jen.
Sorry.
Anyway, so Brock showed up without the fruit roll-up title.
I don't understand why everybody's surprised by that. Why would he carry it anywhere? He doesn't care about it.
I know, but I thought I'd at least be able to see it. You know, I haven't seen it in a while. I forgot what it looked like. Then I remembered it. I was like, oh, hey, that's right. It looks like a flip. That's right. Anyway, so he showed up and he's going to fight some dude, I guess. I don't know who the dude is. Daniel Cormier, whatever. I don't watch UFC, guys. I think UFC's bullshit.
Don't look at me. The only one I know is the really hot Irish guy that pisses everybody off.
Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy. That's all I know, too.
I like Bad Boys.
And like,
so I like
Roomba.
him.
And Roomba.
Yeah, I always knew who she was. That's a good point.
Yeah. But Roomba sucks. Anyway, so yeah. Brock showed up, so I guess he's going to the UFC.
But yeah, he still has the title.
And yet he has the title. And now WWE's tweeting about him going to the UFC.
Like, so, is it a good thing or what?
They're like, Brock is going to have he's getting a UFC title match.
Do you honestly think that they knew that ahead of time?
Oh,
that's what all this controversy about SummerSlam is, I assume. When is his match or fight? When is this fight?
I don't know, but he still has a 6-month suspension to fucking serve because of his steroid thing.
Right. So how can he wrestle? I mean, fight.
He's got to serve the 6 months first.
But when does that run out?
Probably. I mean, he just entered the testing pool yesterday.
Hmm.
So 6 months from yesterday?
Oh, well.
Yeah.
So why are we even talking about this right now?
I don't fucking know. By then, can he lose the fucking fruit roll-up title to Braun?
Anybody, really?
I literally was like, hashtag Bray, Matt, Finn.
Let Roman have it. At least he's on television. Oh, come on. Roman or Brock?
Okay, well, how about this? How about Roman beats Brock and then Braun cashes in and wins?
There you go. That works.
I'll take that outcome.
Okay. I can deal with that.
That's an outcome I can deal with.
It's a likely outcome, I think.
Yeah. Because you know what? Braun is our savior. I thought he should have cashed in last night. Just like show up at the UFC and be like, motherfucker, here we go.
Pull a CM Punk and just take the title wherever.
Like, seriously, he'll show up. He'll have like Finn and Alexa with him and a referee. And be like, you know what? Here we go. We're going to do it. But no, he didn't do it.
Well, Finn and Alexa were busy.
Yeah, well, so was he. He was busy as well because last night was the Madison Square Garden show.
I know. I'm so jealous.
I know. Bray looked cute.
And they had the whole outside of Madison Square Garden lit up in purple, which I thought was really cool.
For The Undertaker, who came back, which I'm like, why? And then, like, him and Roman shook hands, which I'm like, why? I don't understand.
We know he likes Roman.
I don't understand why.
I don't know, but he likes
Are
him.
we forgetting everything that happened? I think so.
I don't think we're forgetting anything. Roman, I mean, Taker quote unquote respects Roman for beating him, and Taker laid down for Roman pretty much. So.
But is that kayfabe?
But I'm saying he respects him for.
But he shook hands in the kayfabe world.
Correct. He respects him for being able to beat him in kayfabe world, I would say. Because Taker shows respect at this point. He shows respect.
Unlike some people.
Right. Just saying.
Well, I still thought it was bullshit. Anyway, so Brock is getting a title match in the UFC, and you know what? I think that's bullshit as well.
True. Title match straight off the bat after all this.
Yeah. Fucking bullshit. And what do you want to bet Vince is going to try to capitalize on this? And
of course.
And Vince is going to try to fucking have him be a double champion and show up on some fucking show, who knows when, with both titles.
Oh, yeah. I could totally say that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because, you know, UFC fans hate the WWE, so why? This isn't going to work.
It's going to be a mess.
Not going to work.
Well, you can't tell Vince that.
No, because he's an old man who probably has like Alzheimer's or dementia. No offense to anybody who has Alzheimer's or dementia, but
Alzheimer's.
Okay, yeah. Well, you know what? I'm fucking pissed. Old man, you need to retire because you don't remember who Finn Balor is or anybody else for all that. Yeah.
He remembers who Roman Reigns is.
Well, that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hot mess. I have a feeling.
Jen, choices. Anyway, but yeah, so Brock just needs to go away. I'm done.
Everybody's done with him at this point. Yeah. I'm surprised the UFC's not done with him.
You should see the Twitter comments on the WWE's thing when they announced his UFC fight. Oh, not a positive one there.
Well, no.
Like,
I mean,
people are fucking
laughable.
pissed.
It is laughable at this point.
Like, people are pissed. It's beyond like, oh yeah, it's great for the business. No, people are fucking pissed. Like they're done.
I've been done. Like at this point, there's no value put on that title whatsoever. Like even if it gets won over by somebody else at this point, is anybody really even gonna care? Like, really, at this
No.
point, I feel like there's no value put on either one of them, to be honest. I mean, AJ's been carrying that other one around forever.
But here's the
Yeah.
thing, and no offense to Nakamura or anybody else, but I mean, AJ's a good champion.
Oh, I know, but I'm just saying,
Like, AJ's there night after night. He's a fighting champion. He defends his title, unlike Brock Lobster. But here's the thing is, I could definitely also see Rusev winning that title.
it's going to be a good match regardless.
Yeah, like, that's a match I'm looking forward to. But you know what the rumor is? That's not going to be the main event of Extreme Rules. Guess what will be?
Roman versus Lashley?
Yeah!
Oh, God. That's funny.
Do they want people to walk out?
They probably will. You think he would have learned his lesson from last time?
No. Oh, Jesus Christ.
When is it? I don't even know when it is. When is it?
Next weekend.
Oh, so we have to do predictions then.
Next week, yes. Which means we have to record before Sunday.
That's sad. I don't even know when it is.
Next week. I only know because Bray's on it. And guess what, guys? WWE made a poster like, what match are you most excited for? And I was like, like they had 4 matches. None of them were Bray and Matt versus the B team. And I was like, you know what? I'm not excited for any of these 4 you posted. Where is the B team and Deleters of Worlds? That's the only reason I'm watching.
Who was on it?
It was like Nia versus Alexa. It was the SmackDown tag title match.
I'm excited for that. I know you're not, but I am.
Honestly, if they put Bray and Matt on the pre-show, I may not even watch the rest of the pay-per-view.
They might.
Well, then, they'll lose me. I'll be like, well, that was fun.
Oh my gosh. Okay. We already went through this last week about Hell No, so I'm not going to say anything else. But don't you want to see Bailey and Sasha? Aren't they fighting?
If it happens. No, they don't have a match.
I feel like they will before it's over.
Well, if they have a match, then I'll watch that. But if they don't, then no. Like, Nia versus Alexa, it's predictable.
Well, yeah.
Predictable. Team Hell No, predictable. I know what's going to happen. They're going to take the titles off the Bludgeon Brothers and give it to Daniel Bryan and Kane as Kane's last run because he's going to become mayor in like fucking 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
It's all predictable. I mean,
I have no problem with that, though.
I don't have a problem with it. My issue, this is my issue with it. And I have no problem with Team Hell No. I really don't. My only problem is with creative being like, Daniel Bryan's here. Daniel Bryan. He hasn't signed his contract, so let's just fucking bank on nostalgia because we got nothing and we don't want to do our fucking job.
But girl, they've already announced him for Madison Square Garden in December.
Exactly. But you know what? He hasn't signed. Guess what?
He's going to resign. They wouldn't announce that if he wasn't going to resign.
But here's the thing is cards are subject to change.
No.
Cards are subject to change.
I don't believe that for a second. Not at this point. Mm-mm.
So you think he's going to resign? Because as of today, he has not resigned.
Well, I know, but I think he's going to resign for sure now.
He's got a month and a half to resign.
But I think he will.
We'll see. I mean, I think the WWE's probably frustrated with him because he went on a podcast and said, fuck creative. They don't know what the hell they're doing. I mean, he didn't say fuck creative. He doesn't say that.
That talk out and speak out and say things like that.
He read them for filth, basically. But the other thing is he made a good point. He said in his negotiations, he wants to be a part-timer.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not like Brock part-timer, but like he doesn't want to work house shows. So I think that might be an issue because Vince would probably be like, no, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
We'll see.
Let's make a bet. Let's bet something like
I'm
really
not
like
betting
let's
anything.
bet something like really embarrassing.
No. Fuck.
Like
no.
if he resigns, you have to like, I don't know. I'll think of something about Roman Reigns that you have to do.
No.
But that shows you're not confident in your answer.
I'm just giving my opinion. I'm not confident in anything anymore. I'm not, Jen. I am not confident in any of this shit anymore.
Yeah, but it would be really funny to make you like read some love poem about Roman Reigns or something.
No, I don't want to read.
Please, it'd be hilarious.
No.
Oh my god. You can pick something really dumb for me to do. I don't care.
No.
What would be punishment for me? I don't even know.
You have no shame.
I know, that's why I don't know.
I was gonna say you have no shame. There is no punishment.
I have no shame.
Literally, guys.
Anything.
Okay, guys. So you know how like a few episodes back we talked about the daddy bot thing. This person, my co-host, my best friend over here, is retweeting daddy bot things.
Yes, I am, because they're good.
Literally, I like them because I'm like, he's not gonna go through my likes, so I'm just gonna like them. No, she's out there fucking retweeting them.
They're funny.
I know. Like, I'm on there and I found a couple. I'm like, ooh, yeah, that's good. She's like, retweet, retweet. I'm like, Jen.
I have a daddy kink, whatever it's
So
called.
do I, but I'm like undercover.
Well, why would you be undercover about that? Let your freak flag fly.
I don't know, but you know, have you seen what I've been doing to try to get attention on Twitter though?
Mm-hmm.
You saw that, right?
Which thing?
I have been doing a lot. Literally, let's see. I'm gonna go back through, but we'll keep talking while I go look through, guys, and then I'll.
Well, I see no problem with embracing the fact that you're into the daddy thing whatsoever. So yeah, I have no shame, I guess. I like it. I don't care if anybody knows it. Whatever. It's my thing.
Yeah, it's my thing too, and I think you guys know that, but I don't know. I'm weird. I don't know. Like, I go like from one extreme to the other.
I don't. I'm like it at 100 all the time when it
You
comes
are.
to something like that.
She keeps it 100. I keep it like I go from like 40 to 100. I'm like, oh, I don't know. I maybe, and then sometimes I'm like, fuck it, I'm doing it. Yeah. I've been putting breaking in for tweets. I've been putting mama in my tweets.
Oh yeah, I did notice that.
And it's not working.
But nobody knows why you're saying that.
I know, but
so why are you telling that on this podcast?
Because keep it undercover.
Okay. There's
All
a meaning
right.
behind it, guys.
There is, and yeah.
And it's not working, unfortunately. But
it's not.
But he's had a head injury, and you know.
We have not talked about that. Bray Wyatt got in a car accident.
He caused the car accident.
He caused a 3-car car accident.
Mm-hmm.
Doing something, I don't know.
I think he was texting.
Probably.
It was distracted driving. That's all they said, right?
Yeah.
Maybe he was on Twitter. You never know.
Yeah, then I feel bad.
Maybe one of your pictures caused him to have an accident.
Don't even say that. I've thought about that. I'm trying.
Have you really? Oh, God. I hadn't thought about it until just now.
I've thought about that. I've been trying not to think about it, okay? Okay? You know what?
He seriously, though, could get into some really big trouble, it sounds like. Not huge trouble, but...
Well, no. I mean, yeah. I mean, you're going to get a ticket.
No, but they're saying, like, something about it could give him a misdemeanor, which makes sense. And then something about, like, a low-level felony. I can't remember why. But something could be I can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
they
like
won't,
the extreme, I guess.
Like, the thing is, though, they won't, like...
I can see getting some kind of a misdemeanor, because you get misdemeanors for a lot of shit.
Yeah. You could get a misdemeanor for anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's only 6 rounds for 5 years, so he'll be fine.
Yeah. I mean, literally, and not only that, it's the WWE. Think about it.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying in general.
I know.
I think it's 5 years. Is it 5 years or 7 years? My husband had a misdemeanor one time, so I'm trying to remember how long it was.
I don't know. I've never had one.
Yeah, he got one. Well, right before I dated him, he got one.
Yeah, I don't know.
For marijuana.
Yeah.
Not like he did, he didn't that bad. It was
But here's the thing is like the distracted driving thing, like here in Phoenix, there's not a law. I don't know if there is one in Florida. Because it happened in Tampa.
They just made a law here, no driving, no texting or anything, period, with a phone.
Oh,
but before that, you could still get a ticket for distracted driving. So I'm sure Florida has it, if Georgia has it. Like, because I got pulled over before this new law started with no phone whatsoever, because I had my phone on like this the magnet thing on your dash,
Yeah.
and it was lit up because I was on speakerphone talking to Michael, so it lit up, and this cop pulled me over and told me that I was texting, and I was like, no, I wasn't. And he was like, well, your phone screen was lit up and I saw you touch it. And I said, well, I put it on speakerphone. And he was like, yeah, you can't do that. And he was like, if I wanted to, I could give you a ticket for distracted driving, and we could go back and search and see if you were using data at the time. I was like, well, I wasn't. Like, I got kind of, I've never gotten snippy with a police officer, but I got kind of snippy with him. I was kind of aggravated. But I didn't get a ticket, though.
It says here that you can't text and drive, but you could talk on the phone while driving.
In Florida?
In Florida. That doesn't make sense. Okay.
Well, yeah. It makes sense to me because texting, you're looking down, like,
yeah,
it makes sense, but
it says it doesn't say anything about a misdemeanor. It just says you get cited. Like,
I can't remember what it was.
It's probably causing an accident. Something
Maybe.
while causing an accident. I mean,
maybe I don't remember if something was mentioned about a misdemeanor where I read something was. I don't remember what it was.
No, I mean, look at how many people get DUIs, and that's like serious. So
yeah, that's definitely.
He wasn't drunk, guys. So there you go. That wasn't,
Anyway, he got a head injury.
He got a head injury. That's sad. And I was just like,
Did they say what happened to anybody else? Was everybody else fine?
It said that. I mean, it didn't really say that there were any other serious injuries. So I mean,
that's good.
Yeah, I mean, everybody else seems to be fine, I guess.
Because I know what it's like to be the car in the middle. It's not fun.
No, nobody wants to be the car in the middle.
Totals your car. It's terrible.
He totaled his car too, so.
I don't remember if I've ever told this story, but I was sitting at a red light and this truck came up behind me, and guy had to have been texting. There's no other reason. He didn't even put on his brakes. Like, he was not paying attention to the fact that he was driving into where parked cars were, and he hit me hard, and I hit the car in front of me, and the car in front of me hit the next car, and my front of my car and my back were like totally fucked up, like smushed. And it turned out I knew the guy. He got out of the truck and came to my window, and it was a guy I went to high school with. And I don't think he even got a fucking ticket. I really don't think he did.
Yeah.
Even though when it was very obvious that he was distracted somehow because we were all sitting at the light.
Yeah.
So, anyway, being in the middle is not fun.
Yeah, it just says that. Hold on. I'm looking right now. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about a misdemeanor. It just says he was cited. So it may just be a traffic ticket.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything at least. I don't know. I'm using the Google machine, guys. I cannot spell today. Ooh, Jesus.
Well, Bray's tag buddy, Matt, was out in New York City yesterday doing the photo shoots. Did you see that? That was really cool. They look like the Avengers.
I know. I really liked it. I was like, oh.
It was him, Alexa.
Gender.
Was that who was that? It wasn't Sakara. It was Kalisto. Was it Kalisto?
Yes. Kalisto.
And
Gender.
Who was the other one? Ember.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did like this really cool. I imagine it's for SummerSlam. They did this really cool photo shoot. Like, I guess it looked like it was in Manhattan.
Yeah.
And it was. I don't think it was in Brooklyn. I think it was in Manhattan.
It was. But it looked really cool. I liked
It
it.
did look cool. It did look really cool.
It looked cool. I liked it.
Why did I say Brooklyn? They weren't at the Barclays. I was thinking about where they were wrestling at, but no, Madison Square Garden's in Manhattan. I don't know why I said Brooklyn, but
I don't know.
it's really cool pictures though. And then, like, they posted one and they were like, caption this, and I was trying to think of like a clever way to say that they look like the Avengers, but I could never think of anything. So I didn't.
And then somebody actually said it.
Did they?
Yeah. And it's going around.
I was trying to think of a cooler way to say it, but
yeah. I don't know. But anyway, so Bray was not on Raw this week because of his head injury.
no, but he was at Madison Square Garden.
Yes. So there you go. But something yesterday that happened, the G1 in the US. And
I saw bits and pieces of it. I haven't watched the whole thing, but I saw the end.
ooh lordy. Huge news is Takahashi may have a broken neck.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. Literally, let me get the article pulled up because I didn't get to see his match. I saw the end because
Who did he wrestle?
Let me pull it up.
Okay, well, while you're pulling it up, can we talk about my boy Tama Tonga being a total fucking badass?
They're the firing squad now.
I know, I love it. I want a shirt.
They already have them.
I know. Well, they had him on last night, and then today Tama Tonga posted this like picture of like colonial. It looked like a colonial drawing or something of like a firing squad. It was funny.
And then he also put he tweeted a picture of it looked like an X-ray, and in the X-ray it was doing a 2-sweet. Yes. So Takahashi was against Dragon Lee, and when he took the bump, looked like he was trying to do a power bomb, and when he did it, his neck literally went right up against the mat, and his neck just bounced off. Yeah, like literally was dropped like right on his head.
That kind of looks like what happened to Cody last night. I was worried about Cody's neck last night.
Oh my god, Cody's! I was like, "Are you dead?"
I know, it looked bad.
Yeah, like I don't know. Takahashi, I think, was worse. Like, you could see him like when he hit, he literally like, rolled to the side and like just held his head, just like.
So they stopped the match?
No, he finished it.
Oh my god!
And he retained his title.
Oh my god!
But yeah, he was dropped like directly on his head, and he actually collapsed right after.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it was bad, guys.
Well, thankfully he could still walk, so that's good.
Until he collapsed, but yeah,
well, yeah. But I mean, like he had movement, so that's good.
Yeah, but it wasn't good, guys. It looks really bad. And then yeah, Cody, Kenny threw him from the ring to go through a table, and the table didn't break, and his neck bounced right off the table.
Yeah, it looks really bad.
It looked really bad. And then they were on top of the ladder. It was like an impromptu TLC match at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And Cody threw Kenny. It was like a power slam off the top of the ladder, and Kenny bounced hard. Like
it was hardcore. I'm telling you.
Oof.
Much better than what we saw.
I know. I'm like jealous.
I know.
Jealous, guys. Like, what? I want that match.
But and yeah, the big story is, though, Bullet Club is not fine.
Bullet Club is not fine. Literally, all of the Bullet Club was out there, other than Tama Tonga and Tagaloa, including Chase Owens and Hiromu Tanahashi.
I'm laughing.
Sorry, I'm laughing at Jen's face right now. And everybody's celebrating, and Kenny and Cody hugged it out, and everybody's having a good time. Everybody's happy. Things are good. I was like, my heart, I'm happy. Like,
everything's fine.
Totally yeah, my family's back together. I'm like, oh, the crops are growing. Everything's great. And then all of a sudden, like, it wasn't fine.
Here comes my bad motherfucker. I love him so much. He's so hot. Not just hot. I just love him. I just love him. He came out and proved it was not fine.
And so was Haku. Haku was there. Their dad. They brought
That's
their
true.
dad, guys. 50.
And they left their child in the ring. Chase Owens.
Their children.
Everybody on Twitter was like, "Who's gonna get custody of Chase Owens?"
Well, it looks like Kenny is at this point.
I don't know though. I don't know.
At this point, I think it's gonna be Kenny. It's kind of sad.
Guys, Chase Owens is kind of a sore spot for me.
It
More
is.
than one way. Yeah.
It is. I don't know. I kind of. We'll talk about it later. My opinion.
We really need to talk about it. We probably should talk about it on here one day.
That's gonna be a Patreon episode. I think.
Oh God, I had a bad experience.
Yeah.
With Chase Owens. We'll just say that.
It was an experience.
Mm-hmm.
It was. Let me tell you.
So
It
if you're
makes me
listening to
giggle.
this and you're a girl that there are girls out there that really love Chase Owens,
There is.
you might rethink that. I'm just saying.
He makes me giggle. I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, you might need to rethink that, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah, try to go. Not that I'm running him down. I'm not, but you might want to, go a little bit higher up on the food chain. Not because there's anything wrong with him. You just might want to.
Jen, you're letting too much. Guys.
You were a part of this.
I know. Yeah, well, we'll
were
talk later.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk later.
I do
yeah.
think I'm gonna go get a Crown Jewel T-shirt though. I think I will.
I kind of want one too. It's sad. Womp womp.
I think I'm gonna get one.
I think I might get one. I want an Okada shirt, and every time I go, they never have it. My size. Because, guys, Okada is adorable. I love Okada.
He is.
Follow Okada on Twitter because when he comes to America, he is like the touristy tourist ever.
I know, it's so funny.
Like, he went to a baseball game, and he looks like a little kid at, like, a Little League game. He's just like...
He was in yeah, he went to who is it plays in San Francisco? The Padres?
Giants.
Giants.
Yeah.
San Diego's Padres, that's right.
Yes. Yeah, so he's at the Giants game, and he's got, like, the jersey on and a hat, and he's, like, looking all happy. And then he goes to In-N-Out Burger, which Jen probably was jealous.
Smart man.
He is a very smart man. And then he bought fishing lures. Like, guys, follow Okada on Twitter, because when he comes to America, it's great. Beautiful.
So anyway, back to before we got sidetracked about everything, they attacked the Bullet Club, and now they're their own thing, the Firing Squad. And so now everybody's going to band together. Kenny, Cody, the Bucks, everybody are banding together. So I'm imagining this is all going to come to a head at All In.
I don't know, because they've already announced 2 matches. Cody's got 1,
and
Marty's got the
Marty's
other.
got Okada, and people are pissed about that.
Yeah. I'm not. I'm like,
surprised. I was surprised though.
But here's the thing,
really
I
surprised.
think Marty can do it. Like, I think people are sleeping on how good Marty is.
I don't think he can do it. I was just surprised that was the choice.
I think people wanted Kenny and Okada. I think that's what people wanted. And
I want Cody and Okada.
there's no point. And
Well, Kenny Okada we've seen a million times.
exactly, and that's what I think people wanted, though. They're like, they wanted that classic. They wanted, like, they're like, I want to see that live. I think people are sleeping on the fact that I think look at Marty and when they did the match at Wrestle Kingdom, and it was him and Ospreay and Takahashi. Who's the last person? Fuck. But anyway, it was the Fatal 4-Way for the light heavyweight title. But that match was insane.
Mm-hmm. I love
Like,
Ospreay.
it was so good. And I'm like, you guys are sleeping on Marty. Like, it's going to be good.
Oh, yeah. I don't think it's going to be bad. A lot of
think-
people are pissed.
I think, honestly, after last night, I'm thinking it might be Kenny and Tamatonga.
That would be cool.
I'm thinking that's what it's going to be.
I would love it.
I'm
just a Tamatonga fan. I just love him.
I think that's what it's going to be, guys. Don't quote me on that, but I'm thinking that's where this is going. Either that or it will be Golden Lovers versus Gorillas of Destiny,
That would
aka
be
Firing Squad.
Or can we just do Cody and Kenny? I know Cody's already got a match, but couldn't we just do Cody and Kenny versus them? Because that would be really good too.
Well,
Cody and Kenny actually teaming up.
But here's the thing: is Cody may be winning the AWA title, which I think he will, against Mickie James' husband. Which you know what, Nick Aldis, I am so freaking happy that he's in the NWA. So happy. I think Mickie needs to go there.
I think Mickie just wants to retire.
Yeah, that too. I mean, her son's like 4 or 5. I think she needs to. Like, I feel so bad when she's like on social media with her son. I'm like, you only see your son like 2 days a week.
I feel so bad when all she does is prop up Alexa.
I know. Like,
why'd you come worth back? It's not worth it. Like,
why'd you come back, Mickie? We love you, Mickie. Honestly, I like Mickie James. I love her, but why'd you come back?
Well,
like,
she probably thought she'd get better treatment. She's probably promised she's going to get better treatment.
No.
And now
promises.
Alexa's lackey. She doesn't even get to wrestle hardly ever. It's just stupid.
Promises.
And I do like Alexa, regardless of she slept her way to the top, whatever. I do like Alexa, but I'm sick of Alexa, Nia, Bailey, Sasha. Alexa, Nyla, Bailey, Sasha. I'm just...
Roomba.
Yeah.
Add Roomba in there now. Honestly, I think it's bullshit, and here's what and there was a tweet about it that said it perfectly. You can't sit here and say you're all for the women's revolution and then drag somebody and say they sucked their way to the top. You cannot say that.
That's true.
You can't, because that's slut shaming.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's a lot of slut shaming that goes on because this is more of a male dominated fan base, and of course they're going to slut shame. And
you know what? The sad part is it's mostly women who
Jealous
are like, women who are like, Alexa sucked her way to the top. She did this, she did that. I'm like, but you know what though? If you go on their Twitter, they're like, I love the women's revolution. I'm all for the women's revolution. No, you're not.
Yeah.
Really? Really? No, you're not. Like, who cares? Who cares? Honestly, I love Alexa. I think Alexa's a good champion. She's a fucking good heel. Nia, I like Nia. I do. I really do. I like Nia, but I feel like it's bullshit how she's acting on Twitter.
Yeah.
Other than liking Gabby, because Gabby is like the best dog in the world.
I don't know. I feel like there's been a lot of slut shaming for years. I'm not trying. I kind of said just now that men are expected to do that. Men aren't expected to do that. I'm just saying a lot of men do that, and a lot of women do that too.
Yeah. So. Like, come on, guys. Don't slut shame. Really. Like, don't.
Like, the men that say that just want it, and the women that say that are just jealous.
Exactly. Like, come on. You don't know how this business works anyway. You don't know what goes on. You don't know what happens behind closed doors.
It's really none of your business.
It's none of your business. You don't know. Are you in the room? No, you're not. And you know what? Also, here's what I would say. If you were given that proposition of having that title, because let me tell you, if you have that title, it comes with perks.
And money.
And money. Lots of money. Because you're out there. You're the face of the company, basically, for that brand.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting money. You're getting opportunities. You're getting commercials. You're getting perks. That's
not to say that she's a hooker.
No. But I'm just saying, like, in general, if somebody said, we're going to give you this, what are you going to say? No?
I would think it didn't go down like that, though. I would think it would be like,
I don't think it
with her, and then, eventually leading to sleeping with her, and then it'd be like, okay, I like you, so I'm going to help you out.
I
don't see it as, hey, if you suck my dick, I'm going to, whatever. I think I see it as the other way around, like something already happening, and then it'd be like, okay, I'm going to help you. And then everyone thinking that's the only reason why she slept with him.
Well, yeah, but I don't think that even happened.
No, I'm not saying it did happen, but if it did, I don't think it's, hey, suck my dick, I'll help you out.
And I think people sleep on her ability as well. I mean,
a lot of people are like, she's not even good. I think she's good. Like, she's really good on the mic, and I think she can wrestle.
Here's what I'll say. Get Roomba out there and have her try to cut a promo. Get Nia out there, have her try to cut a promo. Have pretty much anybody. I mean, Sasha's terrible on the mic. Let's be real.
She is.
Bailey's not great. I mean, she's okay.
No,
She's
I don't
okay.
think Bailey's good. Bailey hesitates a lot.
She does. She's okay when she's allowed to do what she wants. But that won't happen.
You ain't shit, Sasha.
You ain't shit. Yeah. Dana is iffy at best.
Well, Dana doesn't get a shot.
Yeah, but I mean, from the shots she's had, she's iffy at best. Mickey's good. They just don't let her do it.
They let her prop up Alexa.
Yeah, but they don't let her have her own life, basically.
Alicia's come back. Alicia's not even been on TV.
Yeah. Anyway. But yeah, I mean, there's not a lot, guys. There's not a lot going on.
No. They keep giving it the same women.
Yeah.
Kind of like what happens with the men at this point. It's kind of like what happens with the men.
Where's Ember? Get Ember out there. She's good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I'm afraid
SmackDown's not much better, but
get lost in the shuffle, honestly.
she already has.
But I mean, like, I think that she was such a presence in NXT, and now, like, even like her entrance now is like not as.
Ugh, I love
what's
her.
the word? What the word I'm trying to say is not as.
Theme.
Oh, I do too. But I'm saying it's not like as cool of an entrance because you're taking it from a small area where it's like really like intimate and like you can really see all of it, and it's really cool to like this big arena where people like it's I don't know. I just feel like the whole thing is just not as cool because of where she is. It's not her fault. It's just because of where she is. I don't know. I just feel like when people transition from NXT to the main roster, sometimes it doesn't look the same way, and because of that, they get kind of pushed to the back burner when they shouldn't. But it happens. Look what's happening with Sanity already.
Bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a breaking rumor. Bobby Roode may be hurt.
Did Mojo hurt him?
No, I think he tweaked his knee.
They wrestled last night in New York.
And Mojo won.
Mojo beat him, which would never happen on live television. So I'm very excited.
Yeah. Damn it.
I know.
Maybe this is getting close to
Well, it's good practice for him to go against somebody. Like, Robbie's got so much experience. Like, I would love to see, like, what the match actually looked like.
Yeah.
I really, really, if I didn't have to worry about Rumble, I really, really was debating me and Michael going to New York to see the show after Christmas at Madison Square Garden. I really, when I saw it, I was like, I've always wanted to go around Christmas. Like, and I never can convince him to go around Christmas because his dad comes here from, my husband's from New York. I probably said that before, but his dad always comes here for Christmas. And so I'm like, I've never been able to convince him to go there for Christmas. And it's like, this would be perfect. Like, hey, let's fly out day after Christmas and let's go watch blah, blah, blah at Madison Square Garden. And I can see New York at Christmas. But I have to worry about Royal Rumble, so it's probably not going to happen.
Royal Rumble, guys. That's the shit. That's gonna be the.
I know, but I don't know. I still might do it. I don't know. I don't know.
House show in New York, Royal Rumble,
Madison Square Garden show.
Don't
even play it down like that. Totally different.
I don't know.
I'm not saying I would pick it over Royal Rumble. I'm just talking about doing both.
Yeah, good luck. So.
Oh, let me show you this. Can you see? This is like what I want to do. Can you see this?
No.
Like, that's the way I want to do the outfit for Peyton.
Oh. I can
You can
barely
see that?
it.
I've got the glare off of it.
I can barely see it.
Fine, I'll text it to you.
Just text it to me. I can't see it.
I'm sorry. I'm planning our cosplay here. Sorry.
Anyway, guys, so what? Cody has dyed his hair.
Yeah, he didn't dye it. He got the blonde back to his regular color. Oh my god, it looks so much better.
It does. It looks amazing, guys. Oh, I like that. Looks cute.
Uh-huh.
Now, and I would definitely do that version of Billy.
Mm-hmm.
Which
I think it would work.
Which, by the way, guys, their episode of Ride Along came out. It is actually really... If you want to see how Jen and I were on the way to WrestleMania, watch that.
It's very similar.
Or like us in a car ever.
Oh, Lord. That's something.
That's pretty much us. Pretty much us.
Yeah, so I just have to keep working out so I can wear that outfit.
Well, I'm going to the gym after this, so there you go.
Her trunks are more high-waisted. I just realized that. Yeah. Of course, Peyton has to have it down to like her ass. Thanks, Peyton.
Thanks, bro.
Oh well, she looks good. Who cares?
I know. I'm excited. It's gonna be a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so anyway, there is a major sex scandal in Ring of Honor.
Oh no.
Da-da-da!
I haven't even heard about this. Okay. Who does it include? Does it include what's her name? Tennille?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Kelly?
No.
Who?
It's
Who?
Who? It has to do with Jay Lethal.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. Oh, that's right. I remember reading this now, where some girl got kicked out because she wouldn't sleep with him.
Yeah, she used to be his valet.
Yeah.
And he said, baby, I'll help you out with your career if you sleep with me, and allegedly. And she said no, and she got fired.
Ugh, disgusting.
Ring of Honor is investigating the matter.
Well, they're who fired her.
Well, yeah.
So what was their reasoning for firing her that they said?
They have not put that out.
Hmm.
But they said right now they're investigating what's going on. And also, Jay Lethal won the Ring of Honor championship.
That's true.
Oh.
Bad timing.
Well,
Probably why she did it.
Yeah, probably why. That's awkward. Anyway,
let's talk about your exciting day the other day. We haven't talked about that.
Oh God.
Tell us what happened. Yes, tell us what happened.
Oh my gosh, guys. So on Twitter, if you follow Pro Wrestling Sheet, you know Ryan Satin is the owner, editor, creator, messiah of Pro Wrestling Sheet. And he tweeted, is anybody in Phoenix and has some free time? So I was like, yeah, I do. So we talked in the DMs and he's like, hey, I need you to go down to the Phoenix Police Records office and pick up a police report for me. And at first I was like, what? And like, honestly, my mind didn't I would instantly think my mind would go Enzo, right?
Oh yeah, mine did the minute.
Yeah. Well, no, mine didn't. I was like, I wonder what it's for. Like, what the fuck? So, so I went down to the records office, which that was interesting to say the least. Let me tell you, that was a trip. It's down by the airport. Yeah. So that was a fun excursion. And I get down there and I pick up this 40-page chunk of documents. And it is the entire investigation into Enzo's shenanigans.
What kills me though is he didn't tell. Like, you told me more than he told everybody else. Like, it doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense.
I think he was just looking for like he's looking for one specific thing, I think.
Right.
Yeah. I think he was looking for one specific thing. I was looking at because I mean, come on, you and I watch Investigation Discovery, so we're
Yeah.
yeah. So we're looking at it from a whole other perspective than him, where he's just looking for the end.
Right.
We're looking at everything.
Because people can get things wrong. Sorry, but it's true.
Yeah, the dirt sheets had some details incorrectly. But for the most part, it was, I mean, the details that were out there. There were a couple details that weren't out there that I was like, what?
But now it's like public record, so
I know, it is public
you
record
can
now.
share.
I can. And I looked back at the dirt sheets just to make sure this wasn't out there, and I don't think it was, but if it is, whatever. So apparently how she blacked out was Enzo slammed her head into the headboard. Apparently.
Which could or couldn't be during consensual sex.
Yes. Which they, at the end of the police report, ruled it as it was an act of consensual sex if it happened. Now, the issue is she waited a while before she went and had the rape test done.
Wasn't it like 4 days or something?
Way more than that, like a week.
Oh, I thought you said, okay.
It was like a week. Like, I think it came out to like 6 days or something like that. 4 to 6 days. And she also said, and this is something that I've been reading it in my free time. She also said that she had consensual sex between the time that she was allegedly assaulted with an ex-boyfriend. So it didn't make any sense. Like, literally, I was like, I had to reread it. I'm like, like, it didn't make any sense. Like, I don't know how people work. I really don't. Like, I put myself in that position, and I'm like, I wouldn't want to have sex with anybody after. Like, but I don't know. I don't know. Like, I've never been in that position, so I don't know. So, I don't know. I mean,
well, this is, I wonder, like, let's say that she's telling the truth.
Yeah.
Like, maybe, and this happens, maybe she was, like, repressing it and she didn't think about it.
I mean, yeah,
Maybe.
that could be it. My only thing is, I don't know, like,
or maybe she didn't know, like, if she's saying she blacked out, maybe
yeah,
she didn't really know what happened.
But
like,
here's the thing is, afterwards, she said she woke up, she asked where her clothes were, and he said everywhere. And when the detective asked her, did he use a condom, there was a used condom. So she knew that they had sex.
Right.
She knew. Like, it wasn't like she was, like, clothed after the fact and just woke up and nobody was there and she didn't know what the fuck happened. Like, he was there. He said, yeah, they're everywhere. Like, plus, they were doing cocaine and meth.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There you go. Like, according to her, they were doing cocaine and meth. So,
that's interesting.
Okay. Like, I
wonder if they drug tested her.
I don't know. It
To see
didn't
if
say. It didn't say. I mean, but she was a drug addict, so I
Yeah,
mean,
I
that wouldn't. She went to rehab. Like, literally, in the report, they tried to contact her, and they're like, "Oh, she's at rehab." So, like,
But
I don't know.
What is interesting in that report, though, is that it proves that Enzo was telling the truth when he said he did not know about it until she tweeted.
Exactly.
And WWE said they fired him because he didn't tell them ahead of that. And it proves in that report that he did not know.
Exactly. The only thing is that they contacted because Enzo was with 2 other people. They contacted the girlfriend of who he was with, who was in the room, and said, hey, we're doing an investigation on a wrestler who was here on this night. But they did not mention names. They did not mention the situation. They did not mention anything.
Right.
That they did not mention anything at all. And she said, I don't know what you're talking about, and left it at that. Because they did not give details. They did not say who, what, when, where, why, how.
Well, she probably just didn't want to be involved because there's drugs there.
Well, yeah, but
I don't
also
think she was trying to hide a rape.
Well, yeah, and not only that, but like a random investigator, and it was by email. It wasn't by phone. It wasn't in person. It was by email. And she's like, what?
That's true. Yeah.
Like, so, I mean, part of it falls on, sad to say, part of it falls on the police.
A lot of stuff is like that, though.
Like,
botched investigations.
Yep. And, I mean, for him, I honestly think, this is my opinion, is Enzo, this was the last straw. And Vince told him. He even admitted on Stone Cold's podcast, Vince told him, this does not look good. You've put yourself in the situation where you're in the situation of, you could have just went back to your hotel room and done nothing. Like, you've put yourself in the position to be in the situation, basically.
Right.
You've went and involved yourself with people who are not respectable characters, basically. So, but also, you have to think, okay, yeah, this is not the only thing he was probably fired for.
Well, yeah, no, but
at that point, Hunter got in his face and said, "You're stupid, Enzo." Like, Hunter was done with him. He did not talk to Hunter because Hunter was done. Hunter wanted to fire him. He was done. Also, you had all of the issues going on with everybody else in the locker room. Nobody wanted him there. Nobody wanted him there. He was changing in a laundry room. So, and he's backstage. He's not following the etiquette. He's going around not shaking hands, not saying, "Hi, how are you?" looking people in the eye. He's not doing that. He's just walking around like he owns the place. And you do not own that place. You're not Vince McMahon.
It doesn't
sorry.
surprise me you act like that, though.
But here's the thing is, you don't do that. You're not Vince McMahon.
I'm just saying it doesn't surprise me.
John Cena does not walk in there like he owns the place. I'm sorry. You're not John Cena, are you? Undertaker does not walk in like he owns the place. He still walks in and shakes hands and looks people in the eye. So, I'm sorry, that's an etiquette thing. And if it was my wrestling company, you'd be fired. Done. No. You're disrespectful. Sorry.
I don't know. My thing is, all of that aside, the reason they gave for firing him was because he withheld this information, and he didn't. So if you want to fire him for whatever reason, fire him. But don't hide behind the fact that don't hide behind your reason. If your reason is something else, just fire him. You don't have to tell the reason. Just fire him. But don't come out and say that's your reason when it's not true, number one. And number two, that's really not the main reason why you did it. Like, if you want to fire him and say, hey, he's participating in behaviors that this company is not okay with. If you want to run a drug test on him and find, all these drugs in his system. Hey, he violated, policy. He's done. Like, you could have gotten rid of him other ways. If I understand, like, all this stuff was building up, and this was the last thing. But if you're going to fire him for something that's true. Don't fire him for something that's not true.
Well, and I think also WWE's legal department, jumped. I think they got scared.
But it's also like you were talking about last week about the Rich Swann thing.
Yeah,
Like, he was accused of basically beating his wife in public, and they didn't fire him right away.
exactly.
And that was actually documented on film. All this stuff. This
And
was
and there was a mugshot.
right.
Enzo didn't have a
He was
mugshot.
arrested. This is something that supposedly happened that somebody tweeted on Twitter. At that point, that was all they knew, and they fired him.
Exactly.
To me, if you want to fire him, but fire him for a legitimate reason. Don't fire him for something that's not true. Like, I get it, he's an asshole. I get it, he doesn't follow rules. I get it that he was on drugs. I get all that stuff. But you can fire him for any of that. You can fire him for insubordination. You can fire him for whatever you want to, but don't.
I mean, and also, here's the other thing is, they're independent contractors. They do not have benefits. They do not have rights. They're at-will employees. So you do not even have to give a reason. You could just say, get the fuck out.
Right.
Like,
But they feel like they need to hide
There
behind
is-
something because they want to save face, which is fine. But give a reason that's true. That's not a true reason.
yeah, and not only, I just don't understand why you have to give a reason. At that point, if you want to save face, don't even give a reason. At that point, everybody would assume that was the reason, right? You don't even
But
have to say.
if I was them, I wouldn't want everybody to assume that was the reason because there was no proof. And then you have all these people coming out saying, well, you fired him because then there's no proof and there's,
And then you know what you could say? That we didn't say that. We didn't say that. We fired him because of this, this, and this.
That's what
But
I'm
here's the
saying.
thing
I
is
just
that-
think you should say.
But here's the thing is WWE's not going to come out and say, well, he was disrespectful and he was this. It just say he's done.
Can't you just say insubordination? Went against company policy.
I wonder, I mean, WWE would never let their independent contractor agreements out, but I wonder if there is a clause for like behavior, like
I'm sure there is.
a behavior.
Like, you have to keep up a certain standard of behavior representing this company. Like, I'm sure there
Exactly.
is.
I wonder. I mean, obviously Bray was
Get a hold of
punished.
that.
Yeah, there's no way. You can't even find out what they're paid. Like net worths are
somebody
estimated.
Somebody somewhere has that though.
I bet. But here's the thing is, you have to start to wonder, like, couldn't the WWE have just made a reason? Just like, I'm not saying make up a reason, but like, not I mean,
That's what I just
insubordination would have worked, but like, is there, I don't know.
There's lots of reasons. Insubordination covers everything. They could have drug tested him. If they had heard through the grapevine that he had been doing meth or whatever in that hotel, if they could clearly tell online that girl was a drug addict, drug test him.
Yeah,
Say,
and
hey, he failed a drug test. He violated policy.
by the time, but here's the thing is, by the time it came out on Twitter, it was January. That thing happened in like
But-
September.
But if he was doing it then, do you think he hadn't done
October.
it since then?
You never know. You could have drug tested him. It was possible.
I don't know. And I don't know how long all that stuff actually stays in your system anyways.
I mean, 30 days roughly, probably.
I just bet he had done it since then, honestly.
.30-ish days, I guess. I mean,
I don't know. But I think there's more to it.
there could be. I mean, I don't know. We're just getting a part of it. And here's the thing is he can't like sue or anything because he's an at-will employee. And unless he has like some kind of discrimination, can't sue.
Which I think is bullshit.
Well, that's labor laws for you. Because here's the thing is anybody could say, well, they wrongly terminated me.
That's true, but I don't know. It's a mess. That's all I know. It's not.
Yeah,
fair.
it's a mess.
It's
It's
not
not
fair.
fair. It's a mess. It's not fair. But you know what? We all know that he was just using the WWE as a springboard for his rap career. So he got his wish.
He did. And I
He
don't
got
think his
his way.
reputation is really hurt from it either, so.
No. People are actually going back to his side, and it's really fucking weird.
It's weird.
I just don't like him. I don't like him.
For more than one reason.
Like, my thing is, I don't know. Part of me is I kind of believe some of the stuff I read.
Right.
I believe it. I believe it could have happened. But then some of the stuff I'm like, no, I think that's exaggerated maybe.
Well, she obviously has problems, so.
Yeah, I mean that poor girl has some issues. I mean, it's not. I feel bad for her. Like she needs some help, and he's not helping her any by going out and destroying her. Like he's not helping her. And here's the thing: is the best thing he could do is just saying, "Hey, you know what? You made some allegations against me. Screw you," and then leave it alone. Like, don't say anything. Like, don't make a rap song about it. Don't.
Well, he's an asshole. I think we knew from the beginning he was an asshole.
Well, yeah, he's a fucking asshole. So Simon Grimm's basically the voice of reason around here. Like, he's going out doing shoot interviews about how big of an asshole Enzo is.
Well, yeah, did he do another one? Because we already talked about the first one he did.
He did a second one.
Mm.
He did a second one. And, yeah, I mean, he's basically the voice of reason.
Which is sad because when he left, people didn't like him either.
I really like him now. I'm like, you're awesome. I like you. Like,
when he left, though, didn't he do something shady or something?
He got in a fight with somebody. And then, but he said, here's the thing is, he said that didn't even happen. He said he got like a verbal confrontation with somebody because it was a verbal confrontation, but then somebody said online he got in a fist fight with Aiden English, and he said that never happened and they're friends. Yeah. Like, he said they're like the kind of friends, they're like co-workers, they're not best friends, but, you know, they're friendly kind of a thing.
They get along, yeah.
They get along. So he said that didn't even happen. So, yeah.
It's interesting.
But he's kind of the voice of reason lately. Good for him. Good for him. But anyway. What else were we going to talk about? Honestly, guys, Raw and SmackDown was a missed opportunity this week.
Well, 205 Live was good.
205 Live was the saving grace this week. Oh my God.
Murphy and Mustafa was amazing.
Holy shitballs.
That was like a total pay-per-view match right there.
That was like better than anything I've seen on Raw and SmackDown in a very long time.
I realized the other day when I was watching that and thinking about it is that when's the last time that they've had a match on a pay-per-view? The 205 guys. It's been a while. It's been a minute.
Time.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
That was totally pay-per-view worthy.
That was better than the match they had at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Yay for Hunter and Drake Maverick.
Yep, they're doing a good job. And they're letting them do what they want to do because everybody knew that Ali could do stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's awesome. Like, he's so proud of that too, Mustafa. Like, he's always like every week talking about how proud he is of the show and stuff. So they're all working their asses off.
They are, and it shows. It's really good.
I wonder if their ratings have gone up.
I don't know. I mean, it looked like people were staying, but that could be
people were totally into it, it looked like.
Oh, so good. Oh, Kaylee was there.
Yeah.
She said it was really good.
It's crazy. Like, they were just jumping off everything. At one point, they took the ring stairs and stood them on their end, and they climbed on the very top of the ring stairs. It was just, and like, oh my gosh, it was crazy.
It was insane. I was, if you haven't watched it, go watch it, guys. It is, so good. Better than Raw and SmackDown. That one match was better than all of Raw and SmackDown.
Yep. It's very true.
So there you go.
There's not really a lot to say about Raw and SmackDown. Bailey and Sasha were in therapy.
Dr. Shelby's back. Matt lost.
That's true.
That was fucking stupid. That was stupid, guys.
Who did he wrestle against?
Curtis Axel.
For 2 weeks in a row.
I'm just like, no. No. Like, no.
But they gotta let him have some wins. I'm wondering if Bo was somehow supposed to beat Bray that on Monday.
Oh God, I
because he
would
wasn't there.
would have fucking cried. Like, no, 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 no. Not happening. No. No. Delete. Not happening. Not happening. Nope. No. Canceled. I will write a press release and be like, WWE Raw has been canceled.
Indefinitely.
For indefinitely until Bray Wyatt wins.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't a very good show.
But let's just say, guys, that show sucked. But Baron and Finn on Twitter.
And Sasha and Bailey on Twitter.
Yeah, everybody's using Twitter to kill each other.
And there's been several articles put out about that, about the four of them, and how they're using social media to push their feuds because they're not getting them pushed right on television.
Why is this even having to happen?
Well, think about a while back. Like, I'm not just talking about Mojo. There's several people that have done. Mustafa is one of them. Like, they cut their own promos and put it on Twitter.
Baron and the Miz.
Oh yeah.
That was,
and like the promos they cut for the Under Siege and all that, like on their phones. I know they were told to do that, but still, like that kind of stuff is good. And so many wrestling fans are on social media. Like it gets a lot of exposure. Like a lot of it is really, really good. A lot better than what you see on TV because they're allowed to do what they want to do. It's not rehearsed. They can say what they want to say.
I know, but I just think it's stupid that like we have to resort to putting
it is
shit on Twitter because you can't write a fucking show and you give Roman Reigns 2 matches.
It is, but I'm just saying in general, like it's good. It's a good thing that that's there.
I know, but
for them to use.
I just, I got so
infuriated.
I'm infuriated with it at this point, guys. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know. But Baron and Finn have gone in on each other on Twitter.
Oh Lord, Finn showed his ass again.
Yeah, he did actually for 4th of July too.
Yeah, he said, "Kiss my red, white, and blue ass."
I think it should have been black and blue ass, but
hey, he was trying to be patriotic. He may be Irish, but he wants to show his red, white, and blue ass.
I'm trying to go back so I can find some of his tweets too, Baron, because they're funny. Hold on. Let me keep going back here. Okay, so yeah, he tweeted a picture of his pants pulled down. He had a red, white, and blue shirt and a bandana. And he said, according to Baron Corbin, I bruise easy. Well, how about you kiss my red, white, and blue ass in all capital letters? And then Baron said, I guess when you're too small, too weak, too fragile, and just not good enough, you have to find the humor in things. Quick, tell me a joke about your 12-hour title run. And then Finn said, too small, too weak, etc., etc. Heard it all before. You're right. I do like to find the humor in things. Like, Wiki tells me you were U.S. champion? Question mark, question mark. I have no memory of it. I've done more of my title in 24 hours than you did in 70 days. And then he flipped him off with the emoji. And that's just part of it. Like, it goes on. They've been doing it for days now. Days and days and days. Oh, that's right. Finn said, you sound like that Meredith Brooks song. You know the one I'm talking about, bitch.
Yeah, and then wasn't there one that they were talking, Baird was talking about how Finn had to go wrestle in bingo halls, and then Finn came back and said, well, you were getting cut from football teams. I was wrestling, honing my craft and all that. Oh, my God.
Here it is. Yeah, Baron said, big words from a small man. Just remember that you and your club are on my show. Remember who you're talking to, tough guy. And Finn said, I know exactly who I'm talking to, a guy that was getting released from football teams while I was winning wrestling tournaments in Japan. And then Baron said, that's impressive to me, as winning an over 40 Church Basketball League MVP award. It took you 10 years to get to the WWE when I made a phone call. When I'm done with you, 205 will be waiting. You will fit in much better.
Yeah, and then Finn said, you had to make a phone call?
They were calling me.
They called me.
Oh, man. So, yeah, they're doing a really good job.
They're going to show
because to me, I never thought of Finn and Baron being any kind of a rivalry whatsoever.
Ooh, and now they're trying to kill each other.
They're doing good. And what I think is that's why it's really good for Baron is because Baron gets really nervous on the mic, I think, and like messes up his words, and he doesn't really think. But with this, he can take the time to like think about what he's gonna say, and he's really good trash talker. So I think this is helping him like build up his ability to cut a promo. I really do. Like, I really hope he starts making better promos after this because I think he's capable of it. So.
Oh, he is very capable.
So yeah, I'm actually interested in this feud because of Twitter. Without Twitter, I would be like, okay, whatever. It's weird.
Exactly. It's like,
Who came up with that, Vince?
why would, yeah, Vince, what the fuck, man? What the fuck, man? I don't know what you're doing, but what the fuck, man? But anyway, yeah. And then Sasha and Bailey, that shit right there. Yeah, Sasha posted a picture of Snoop Dogg with her and Bailey, and said that Bailey is so poor that she tried to steal his chain. And that
Well, you know why the Snoop Dogg thing came up is because Bailey made a remark about it during their counseling session.
Yeah.
She was like, "Oh, your neighbor's girlfriend's blah 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 is related to Snoop Dogg." Like she was like acting like she really wasn't related to Snoop Dogg.
Oh, guys, it is. Everybody's trying to kill each other at this point. It's
Very much.
But you know what? They're not trying to kill each other on TV. Which take it for what you will. But anyway, you know, maybe next week they'll try to kill each other on TV.
Maybe, but they actually did this bit during their counseling session where they imitated each other. It was pretty funny. I think that Bailey's impression of Sasha was like about like how I feel about Sasha.
Seriously,
just, I'm a legit boss. I'm a legit boss. Like over and over again.
Boss. I'm a legit boss. God, I was like, you know, I can relate to that. I totally. That's how I feel about her.
Mm-hmm.
Like if somebody asked me to do an impression of Sasha Banks, that's probably where I would go. Yeah, that's probably where I'd go. I'm a legit boss.
Oh, Bailey's doing signings at Cricket Wireless now. We might get to meet her next time.
Meh.
Not that I really care, but
I'd only take a sign and have her sign it that says "You ain't shit."
oh, that's a good idea.
Right.
That's a good
Right.
idea.
You
Like
ain't-
print it out like on like some decent looking paper. You could like frame it and hang it on the wall. That's
Like,
funny.
here, Bailey.
She
sign
would probably
my-
love it.
She would. She'd enjoy it. She'd be like, "Ooh, that's great." I'd be like, "Right? It's amazing." OMG.
Wait a minute. What is this?
What?
Did you see this?
What?
A rap battle on TBS that had the Glowcast versus the Divas.
I don't watch TBS, but no, I haven't.
I don't
seen it.
either. But WWE put it out. Apparently it aired like a month ago. But it says Bella Twins, Alicia, and Carmella go toe-to-toe in a mic-to-mic rap battle, or whatever it's called. Whatever it's called nowadays. With the cast of Glow Netflix.
Whatever
On
the-
Drop the Mic TBS. So I guess it's like a ripoff of Lip Sync Battle?
Whatever the kids are calling it these days.
What did it used to be called, that show on MTV that had Wilmer Valderrama?
Oh, Wild and Out.
No, that's Nick Cannon. The one with Wilmer Valderrama where it was like called. It looks kind of like that to me. I can't think of what the show was called. I used to love to watch it. Like that was when I was going through my big Eminem phase.
I don't know.
Like the thing. I'll find it. I still am going through Eminem phase. I always will be.
I don't know.
Oh, good grief. MTV show. What was it called? What was it called? Like, I can even, like, hear him saying it. Like, he would say at the beginning of every show, and I can't think of what it was. Jeez Louise. He's hot, by the way. He's gotten so hot.
Ugh.
He has. He's gotten really hot. Did you ever watch the series From Dusk Till Dawn?
No,
It was on El Rey. Oh, he was in that. He was so good in that.
I did not.
Good show, by the way. Have you ever seen the movie From Dusk Till Dawn, the Quentin Tarantino,
Yes.
where he's in that one? It's based off of that. It's like I think they was only on for 3 seasons, but it was really good. Good vampire show, like really violent vampire show.
I've seen the movie.
The show's really good. It's based on the brothers and the people they cast to play the brothers. Oh, one of them's really hot. Well, they're both not bad looking, I guess. What is the name of that fucking show? This is getting on my nerves. Plus, he dated Demi Lovato, and I love Demi Lovato. This is driving me crazy. Yo Mama, that's what it was called.
Oh. No, I don't remember that.
Okay. Well, anyway, it was like a rap battle show. But I think I'm going to look that up and watch that. The Divas versus the Glowcast. I don't even know what the Glowcast looks like.
You need to freaking watch Glow. Guys. Oh, guys.
Right now, I'm in the middle of the Keepers. I can't stop the Keepers right now.
I might watch Glow. I might rewatch Glow because Glow was.
You need to watch the Keepers.
Good. Oh my god.
You need to watch the Keepers.
I'm sorry.
And I'm going to watch The Staircase next, but The Keepers is good.
No, you need to watch Glow.
I'll watch Glow if you watch The Keepers.
Well, you need to watch Glow now, like right now.
Well, The Keepers is a murder documentary. You'll love it.
Okay, well, that I'll watch, but you need to watch Glow because you will totally enjoy it.
Okay, fine.
You will love it.
Okay, fine. But you need to watch The Keepers. It's really depressing, but it's really good.
I will watch it. But
it's about corruption in the Catholic Church and about it and getting murdered over it. It's really good.
Anyway, guys, watch Glow. It's really good.
Watch The Keepers. It's really good.
Like, I binge watched season 2 of Glow in 2 days. But here's the thing. I shouldn't have done that because now season 3 won't come out for like a year.
Yeah, that was kind of dumb.
No, it was kind of dumb. Yeah.
I try to binge watch things and after a while I'm like, okay, I need a break.
Oh no. Glow was that good. Like, I didn't realize how far into the season I was. Like, I was watching it, I'm like, oh, that's so good. And they're like, it's like, oh, season finale. I'm like, oh, I just watched all of it.
Oh, darn.
Yeah, it's really good. I enjoy it. And especially if you know a lot of, like, the background of wrestling, you'll really enjoy it. Like, my mom doesn't get it, but I totally enjoy it. I think it's the greatest thing in the world. Plus, it's funny as hell. It is funny. Like, there's some jokes.
It's got jokes.
It's got giggles. It's got giggles. Also, this is kind of personal talk time because we've run out of news. I started a blog.
Oh, yeah.
And I might start a wrestling one.
You should totally start a wrestling one.
I might. I don't know, guys. Maybe. I don't know if you guys would enjoy that, but I might. But yeah, I started a blog, and it's kind of cathartic. It's amazing. It's beautiful. I love it. Jen loves it. Everybody loves it.
It's very cathartic for you. I'm really glad you did it.
I love it. Sorry, I'm playing the flash.
So what's it called?
That's a good question.
I know the name of it. I know the name. I don't even write it. And I know the name of it.
I know. Guys, I forgot to take my meds last night.
Isn't it called Nikki's Fibro Fight?
Yes!
Yeah.
Sorry, I just clicked on it too.
What
It's on WordPress.
WordPress.
Just go on my Twitter. It's there, guys. It's on my Twitter.
That's Nikki with 2 Ks.
Nikki_0422 on Twitter.
Nikki with 2 Ks.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you spell it...
Some people spell it the other way.
Well, yeah. Well, those people don't know how to spell Nikki right. They're not doing it right. They're just not doing it right, okay? Okay? Anyway. But yeah, I started a blog. It's very interesting. I enjoy it. And I might start a wrestling one, and I don't know. I got topics together to do that, though. I don't know.
Are you vlogging? Didn't you write that you were vlogging the other day? At the gym or something?
I was thinking about it, but I was like, is it awkward? Like, I
think as long as you don't have it, like, right at near where people are, you're fine.
I know, but I just feel like it's kind of weird. Like, people look at me weird that I'm Snapchatting at the gym.
Well, people vlog, like, all these YouTubers vlog at the gym. I don't see what the difference is.
I know.
Like everywhere you go now, people are vlogging or Snapchatting or something. Like I've seen people Snapchat at the gym. I don't really pay any attention. It's like whatever.
Yeah, like I Snapchat at the gym every day and people just stare at me like I'm fucking weird. So I'm like, if I brought my camera, I feel like it'd be even worse.
Well, if you go later at night, which that's when I usually go, is later at night. And
Yeah. Well, I go at 6 a.m. and it's busy, so.
yeah, no, I go at like midnight.
Which, by the way, guys, I don't know, Jen. When you come out here, it's gonna be.
I'm not getting up at 6 a.m. I'm sorry, that's not happening.
We don't have to go at 6 a.m. I haven't gone yet.
We can go at midnight.
We could go at midnight. We can go a little before midnight too.
That's
I'm up at midnight, so I don't
know.
sleep. But I was gonna say the lifting thing.
Oh God. I know. I need to learn how to do that. But
yeah, guys, it's gonna be funny. I'm gonna have to blog that.
I was about to say you might have to film that.
Well, and the other thing is, since you and I could both bring guests, we could bring Kaylee and Nicole with us.
That's true.
Yes. That's another thing I keep tweeting, and I'm like, look at me.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Somebody, like, fuck. Pay attention. I'm like Tinkerbell at this point. Yep. Dango has injured himself.
Aw.
He has tore his left labrum in his shoulder and will be out for 6 months.
Oh no.
And
What's gonna happen to Tyler?
I know. I don't know. He can go back to being Prince Pretty.
He could.
I loved Prince Pretty.
Oh, and then they could have a feud when he comes back.
Prince.
I would love a Tyler Fandango feud.
It would be.
That would be awesome.
It would be.
They could just have a reading challenge.
Yes. But you know what? Still,
open.
But it would break my heart, though. I'm like, no, I love each other. Don't do it.
Oh my God, I would love it.
It would still break. I love it, but like, low key, it would break my heart. I'd be like, no, don't do it. You love each other.
I would love it.
I know you would. Yeah, still, like, I would low key be a little heartbroken.
Oh well, I would love it.
Low key.
My dog has sat here and slept through this whole thing. I'm really surprised.
I'm really surprised as well, guys. This is a miracle.
I mean, my husband even came in here. He never woke up.
Is he still breathing?
It's kind of... His eyes are open right now, but he's not moving.
Huh. That's nice. Well, guys, I think that's the end of our lovely little show. I'm sure we've forgot some news, but you know what?
We'll remember it for next time.
We got to get a little chunk in. Maybe next week there will be more to talk about.
Maybe. All right, guys.
Well, until next week. Bye.
Bye.